following is an independently produced community access program. The viewpoints expressed are those of the community access producer and do not reflect those of Shaw Cable Systems. The program is presented in response to CRTC policy guidelines regulating community programming.
Pre-show, and he said he had the, oh, I think that's it.
That was devastating.
Wow.
Frankie Kazarian!
That was unbelievable. Mitch Lightning doesn't know what hit him.
Big surprise, or as they say, spoiler alert, I won my qualifying match for the television title. Now standing in my way is Rob Ryzin, a rising star, if you will, a guy coming up on the horizon, a guy paying his dues, a guy that's really making a name for himself. Well, unfortunately, Rob, you have to wrestle me for the television title. You have to wrestle a former X Division champion. You have to wrestle the man who is a pillar to society, who is a global icon, who is an inspiration to children everywhere. Rob, I know your quest has been tough. Scratching, clawing, climbing your way up to the top. Well, you know what? It ends tonight. Because after the embarrassment that you feel when Frankie Kazarian defeats you, you're going to go back to your job slinging hash at the Waffle House in Orlando. You're going to go back to your fat girlfriend and you're going to tell her, I couldn't get the job done. I lost. You're going to have to look your mentally handicapped child in the eye and say, son, it's just not happening for me. My dreams, they were crushed because of one man, and that one man is Frankie Kazarian, and that one man is taking this territory, putting it on his back, and taking it to the top because that's what I do. It's all right, Rob. Just like every other ham sandwich in this building, you have my permission to worship me now.
The following contest is for the Primos Wrestling Canada Tag Team Championship. Introducing first.
Break your concentration.
I've got this planet in my hands. You know I'll waste it if I can. Come on, let's give it a twist. And if it all turns to shit, oh wait, let's try.
Introducing first, making their way to the ring. For the team of Mike McSugar and JS McStrong. They're a pair of fun, athletic guys.
I'm just an American.
Well, folks, a lot of firsts happen at Primos Championship Wrestling, and this is one. We are looking at the team right now of JS McStrongarm and Mike McSugar. These guys battled each other a few weeks ago, months ago. JS McStrongarm, not endeared with the crowd. Mike McSugar, a fun, athletic guy from San Francisco. Got to be careful. He's a purveyor of the Milton, his finishing move. And these guys, longtime enemies, meeting on the set of the Broken Sea, a successful internet radio show, and apparently patching up some differences.
This guy again.
Yes,
Did you
he's
call
back.
him a fun, athletic guy?
He's a very fun, athletic guy.
So that would make him a.
From San Francisco, you're right. He's here tonight, back in Winnipeg. Well, here's one half of the tag champs, Marc, Merric. As we all know, tag team tables match coming up the following week when they're in Denver. Him and Harry Smith taking on a team calling themselves the Canadian Pitbulls, but neither of them have ever set foot into Canada. Those ass clowns.
Out here is me. I guess I'll defend the tag team titles by myself. Is that what I'm understanding? Harry Smith was unable to make it.
Well, maybe there's some credible professional wrestlers right in the crowd here tonight that could get in the ring and hang out with Marc Merric.
You will be defending the tag team championships against this team tonight. So me and her can get hardcore tag team loose 2 gay dudes? Who wants to see her as my tag team partner? Oh!
What is Marc Merric
She's
doing?
not dressed to wrestle those heels, they'll die. I guess I'm on my own. Call this match.
Do you have any idea why this dame is in the ring with him?
I don't know. And a lot of times, to be honest, I don't know why Marc Merric is in the ring. But he is one half of our champions right now, and I don't book these matches. I'm here to call these matches.
So is this broad one half of the tag team champions by default?
Maybe. Maybe she is. I don't know. Now, what's going on here? And how, like, this is some kind of bizarro world, because how are J.S. McStrongarm and Mike McSugar tagging up? We've seen them fight each other on Primo's Wrestling. Now, what's going on now?
When it comes to Mike McSugar, I don't know. And why
It's possible McSugar and Strongarm mended fences on an internet show called The Broken Sea. Maybe Shadow Extreme and Marc Merric get their green and black gear at the same place, and they've mended fences. There's a lot of love in the room here tonight, apparently, and
I am at a loss. You've got Mike McSugar in the ring. I don't know what to say when Mike McSugar is around. I don't think any heterosexual man knows what to say when Mike McSugar is around. You've got Marc Merric out here with some broad. Then Shadow Extreme is out here. He's the Primo's Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. This is supposed to be a tag team championship match. Who are the tag team champions?
what is going on here?
Absolute anarchy here in Primo's Wrestling Canada tonight.
Unfortunately, the Eagle Eye is checking McSugar out for apparently a foreign object.
Eagle Eye shouldn't be checking anybody out. You saw what he did to my protege, Antonio Scorpio. What a crooked referee.
Did you see? Well, we're going to get back to that in a second, but just a minute. Did you see J.S. McStrongarm? He was looking for an air sickness bag in that corner just now. How are these guys going to function? How are those guys going to function? How can the Eagle Eye even function in this match here tonight for the Tag Team Championships, Primo's Wrestling Canada?
I don't know how anybody can function. I don't understand what's happening.
J.S. McStrongarm telling it like it is. He has been, in fact, beaten by many of the best wrestlers and many of the worst wrestlers in Canada and worldwide.
Oh, and now he's teaming up with one of the most unorthodox wrestlers in Canada.
I don't know if McSugar was trying to fire up the crowd there or trying to get everyone to start on the beat of a Kool and the Gang song, but either way, we've got a bell, and apparently we're going to have some sort of wrestling here in the next couple of minutes. Actually, you know what, getting back to that, J.S. McStrongarm might have something in his contract that a match cannot start within 5 minutes of the bell ringing when he gets in there. There's an interesting move to start the match.
You know who J.S. McStrongarm reminds me of? The Repo Man.
You know what? I could totally see that.
And look, he's in a kerfuffle. Mike McSugar touched his bum.
That's just Mike McSugar trying to be, like he tells me before the show, fun and athletic. That's all he's trying to do. He spends a lot of time in the gym and he spends a lot of time having fun. Now, what kind of guy is that? Look at Shadow Extreme. There's our reigning champion in the ring. Now, what happens here? If McStrongarm or McSugar
I don't know.
Get
you
a
got
pin on
JS McStrongarm in there. He's got one red boot, one black boot. You got Mike McSugar in there wearing the Berserker's boots. I don't understand these guys. Then you got Marc, Merric, and Shadow Extreme teaming up. Apparently they're the interim tag team champions at the moment. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on.
You know what? I saw the last match. I called the last match here on Primo's Canada. You might need to start breaking those Prozacs in half, Michael James or not, because you were losing your mind at ringside.
What do you mean breaking the Prozacs in half? What are you trying to accuse me of being on psychotropic drugs?
You guys, you took down the railing. Zach, you were accosted by Zach Mercury. Your protege, your big Camaro or whatever, your Porsche, whatever you were calling him, he's been taken back into the shop, rolled up on blocks in his first match.
Chicanery. Chicanery. That was not a fair match.
It was quite surprising. And I don't think we didn't notice, everyone watching, how your man was working the injury on Zach Mercury. Shadow Extreme bringing some credibility into this match. He's got JS McStrongarm down. Last time we saw JS McStrongarm was in that match against Colt Cabana.
Yes, actually, that was probably one of the better matches of JS McStrongarm's career against Colt Cabana. An unbelievable contest between those two. JS McStrongarm coming just short of a victory in that hard-fought match with internationally renowned superstar Colt Cabana.
That's right. I still don't know who this mysterious woman is at ringside, but the Eagle Eye is keeping an extra eye on her just in case she decides to get in on the action tonight.
I'll bet he is. The Eagle Eye, yeah.
That's not what I mean, Mike Arnott. You know it.
He's a pervert.
He is one of the most accredited. I've seen the certificates in his vehicle for Wrestling Today as a referee. He has taken every course.
All right. He's got his FBI credentials, all right.
Speaking of credentials, we've got somebody, when this match is over tonight, will have the credentials as the tag team champions here at Primo's Wrestling Canada.
I want to know how Harry Smith feels about this. He's one half of the tag team champions with Marc Merric. What happens if Shadow Extreme loses this match, loses the tag team championships for Merric and Harry Smith? How's Harry Smith going to feel about that?
You know, that's a very, very interesting question. And that's something that I totally don't have an answer to, because I'm still thrown off by the boots of Mike McSugar.
I told you, they're the Berserker's boots.
Look out. Everyone's getting some cardio in here tonight at Primo's Wrestling Canada. Oh my goodness.
Give me a break.
At least, ladies and gentlemen, for the kids at home, Mike McSugar had his back turned to the main camera.
He's making a mockery of this sport.
Whoa. JS McStrongarm cutting through all of the fun and games, all of the fun athletic guy hijinks with a killer kick to the face of Marc Merric. Back into the corner. Oof. McSugar McStrong. Now hold on, what are we going to call these guys? McStrongarm, McSugar? Do you have, in the Mike Arnott tag team name generator, what would you call these guys if you manage them? Maybe we're going to see that next week. You're going to be announcing one of these tag teams in your stable. Although I'm kind of doubting that right now.
And I think that just answered your question.
But a 2 count.
Is he pointing towards his testicular area? I don't understand.
You know, I think he wants everyone to talk about it and notice it and see it. And it might be better if we just look the other way. It's like the sun. You know it's up there, but you don't have to stare at it.
Don't look directly at it?
That's right. Although what you do if your nickname's the Eagle Eye, I don't know. It kind of puts you in a tough spot. Shadow Extreme getting a big rest out on the apron. JS Mick Strongarm posing for everybody. Look at this, big reversal. Oh, he stopped him. Cut him off. These guys are just firing. Nobody can get an advantage. McSugar went hard into that buckle, and Marc Merric followed him in like a freight train. High velocity hits from...
That was almost like a belly flop from Marc Merric.
Just about destroying Mike McSugar in the process. And the champ rolling in to try and get the cover, but only a 2 count. And he cuts off McSugar at the pass. I would have liked to have been in that room when Mike McSugar and JS McStrongarm were making up, when they were mending fences. Do you think that was a Dr. Phil episode in the making, maybe?
I don't want to know. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to know.
And how does Shadow Extreme get into this match? That's what, you know, and is this going to be a legit tag match? Will the belts change hands if Shadow gets pinned? And like you said, Harry Smith, all the work you put into winning those titles, defending those titles, you go out and make a better of yourself in your career, and you come back to find out that possibly you lost the tag titles. Well, you weren't even in the ring.
Without even wrestling a match. Well, this is an interesting situation, and it will certainly lead to some interesting developments in the weeks and months to come here at Primo's Wrestling.
The Eagle Eye is looking at the manager again. She might have been reaching for a foreign object.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll bet he was reaching for something, but...
We got to keep the eye on these things. Just a hush over the crowd. They're stunned over the turn of events here in this match. Tag titles on the line. Look out.
Look at that. And a slow count from Eagle Eye because he was eyeing up that toots over there.
Well,
give me a break.
We don't know that. He is such a student of his craft as a referee. He was probably checking the grain on the ring to make sure he had it the right way so the wrestlers could hear the slap. Look at this lockup move. Shadow Extreme in trouble. Big elbow from JS. And there's another one. There's a third one.
There you go, and again, referee out of position. See, he's in the corner, he's talking to that girl.
This is crazy.
Good grief.
Look at the Eagle Eye right in there.
What kind of a count is that? I could have counted to 10.
Well, it was a 1.5 on the Eagle Eye scale. There's a 2 count.
Yeah.
Another 2 count.
Yeah, a 2 count. Come on. Obviously, he's playing favorites.
3 2 counts
I think
there.
somebody greased Eagle Eye's palm in the back.
Well, you know what? He's the hardest working man in that ring right now. He's just giving it with all those fast 2 counts. Wow. Big corkscrew elbow from JS McStrongarm from the sprawling metropolis of Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
You know, been to Moose Jaw, Kid Remington?
I haven't, but I talked to JS before the show, and he said he does a lot of heavy wind sprinting and training in the tunnels underneath where Al Capone used to do his bootlegging. They've got tunnels in that town.
Now let me ask you this, Kid Remington. If by chance you ever had been to Moose Jaw, would you have admitted it?
You know, I'm not even sure where Moose Jaw is, to tell you the truth. I'm sure I drove through it, and I just had my eyes on the road, and I couldn't concentrate on it.
Well, it's a step above Medicine Hat.
Now, oh my. Now, hold on. Why is the manager up on the ring apron here? We have rules in wrestling. Count. The Eagle Eye has to get control.
That was one tag. Now, he didn't see that tag. He didn't see McSugar make that tag. He can't call that tag.
No, he
Come
didn't.
on. And now what is he doing?
Why is McSugar stopping? Why is Strongarm going? Oh. JS McStrongarm just getting the taste slapped out of his mouth. And so is Mike McSugar after that clothesline. Eagle Eye's got to get control here. That's one thing we're going to all agree on here. Big brawl going on outside the ring right now. What's going on? Shadow going to the top. Whoa! Oh, he got him! That's probably gonna do it. He got him.
Tag team champions, Merric and Shadow.
Still tag team champions, apparently, after that matchup. Wow. Just to remember, folks, Shadow winning the title. Now helping Marc Merric keep going on the tag titles. I have to say, though, as unorthodox as it was with McSugar and McStrongarm, it'd be good to see them teaming up again. Look at that.
They certainly have a lot of potential.
There's some chemistry there as a tag team, of course. In a professional way.
Frankie Kazarian, Mr. X Division, the bad influence of wrestling. I've got news for you, Frankie Kazarian. You came here to Winnipeg and you're asking for a fight. You see, you want to go and you want to slander my family. You want to go and you want to talk smack about my fans. You want to say that children look up to you. Children don't look up to a bad influence like you. So tonight, I'm gonna make things a little sweeter. You wanna be X Division, that's fine because I am extreme. But tonight, just to mix it up, just to climb the ladder of success and retrieve my television championship, then I'm gonna challenge you, Frankie Kazarian, to a match that I am an expert in, the ladder match. Forgive me, I'm praying, I'm doing a little praying because the powers that be just informed me that my television title match has now been transformed, if you will, into a ladder match at the request of my opponent, Rob Ryzin. Well, apparently Rob Ryzin, not a student of the game, because if he was, he would know that I've defeated men in ladder matches like AJ Styles, like Christian. The list goes on and on. In fact, in my TNA Impact career, I am undefeated in ladder matches. But you know what? The past is the past. Rob Ryzin, you have the balls, the grapefruits, the marbles, any other circular object to challenge me to a ladder match. Do you know who I am? Perhaps your bravado is a little bit bigger than your brain, but you know, they do say that the dog with no teeth barks the loudest. Well, keep barking, little doggy, because I'm gonna give you a whooping. I'm gonna roll up a newspaper. I'm gonna rub your nose in your own piss, and then I'm gonna climb that ladder, grab that title, go back to California, and wait for whatever other chode wants a shot at my television title.
Hanging 20 feet above the ring.
Championship on the line in a ladder match. Frankie Kazarian, TNA Wrestling Impact Superstar, will take on the Primos Wrestling Television Champion, Rob Ryzin.
Denver Daredevil, he's back, folks. An illustrious history here of Primos Wrestling Canada for the Denver Daredevil, Rob Ryzin. As we all know, that massive car accident the night after the first Primos Canada show here at Garden City. He recovered, he survived, he's here, he won himself a TV title against Jackie the Jet Lee. He's got momentum, a lot of momentum.
He certainly does, an unbelievable amount of intestinal fortitude from this man, Rob Ryzin, who comes from my favorite state, Colorado, Denver nonetheless. He could fly, he flew to Winnipeg, he didn't even need an airline ticket. Because that's how they roll in Denver, PWC. I can see my references are going right over their head.
And in the other corner, we got Frankie Kazarian. This is going to be pretty exciting. Of course, we watched Frankie Kazarian take up-and-comer Mitch Lightning previously. Primos Canada Wrestling. He put him out pretty quick. Mitch Lightning,
oh, that's real original.
Slouch.
I'm going to lose.
So we're in for one heck of a match.
Exactly. Yes, he's going to win. That's why you're there, and I'm here, you stupid son of a bitch.
I can't everything.
Big star from TNA, Ring of Honor, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. He's won titles everywhere. He's won ladder matches everywhere. Any idea to expect it's going to be any different here tonight? We know Rob Ryzin's won all of them. Something's going to do.
Frankie Kazarian is a seasoned pro. I'm curious, has Rob Ryzin ever competed in a ladder match before?
I don't know. I wasn't able to talk to him before the match. He was sequestered away in his own mental preparation for the match. It'll be interesting to know. So if you're watching and you want to go report on Facebook what's going on, we want to know from you people, has Rob Ryzin ever participated in or won a ladder match before?
Not tonight, Frankie.
You know Frankie Kazarian has. AJ Styles, he beat
exciting ladder matches in wrestling history.
Yes, Christian, he beat him.
Rob Ryzin just got clotheslined on that top rope.
Ryzin's down already. Kazarian that quickly, going for the ladder. He's almost trying to.
That experience coming into
I don't want
play.
him to win.
Look out, dumbass. I'm going to kill him with this ladder.
Of course, we want to remind all the fans who may never have seen a ladder match, you can use that ladder against your opponent, as Frankie Kazarian just demonstrated.
You know what? That's as legal as an arm lock, or like we saw in the Wildman Furpo match. You know, anything is legal with that ladder. You can bend it, you can break it, you can do whatever you want with it to your opponent. But at the end of the day, you still need to set that up. Spider-Man or something, and you can get up there with webs. But you need to get that title, bring it down, take it home at the end of the night.
End of the game, retrieve the championship belts. Kazarian, he's going for it right away.
No dice. Still way too much fight in Rob Ryzin. Nice drop kick. Shades of jumping Jimmy Brunzell. Here he goes.
Oh, underneath the ladder. Bad luck.
Must have been, because that staggered him pretty good.
No, and aside from the difference in experience between, oh my God, he almost had it right there. He scaled that ladder. You're talking about Spider-Man, Kid Remington.
I know. I was glancing down at my notes and I looked up and there he had his hand on the title.
I was about to say, aside from the difference in experience between these two competitors, they're so evenly matched.
Yes. Very much so. And, you know, it's got all the hallmarks, all the earmarks of a great match. You know, sometimes you see that stuff line up, but it doesn't translate in the ring. I'm already seeing the translation. We're just a couple minutes into this bout.
These matches, these ladder matches, are superstar-making matches. Remember two young superstars who had their first ladder match back in 1992. I'm talking about Brett the Hitman Hart and Shawn Michaels. Look what it did for their careers.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Of course, Bret Hart, friend of the show, who's been on this show. Another guy that
he's a friend of the show. He's not a friend of Mike Arnott's.
There we go. Another guy that Mike Arnott is not in the good graces of in Canadian wrestling.
Come on!
Look at Rob Ryzin.
Oh, and he just ate that ladder.
And now he's Rob falling because he's down on the mat. Kazarian really rung his bell. And here's the thing, that ladder doesn't give. It's like we were talking about the steel cage. Like Zamil with the chair. It'll take your teeth out, it'll take your nose out, it'll take an eye and ear. It doesn't discriminate.
No, it certainly does not.
Again, Kazarian, all the tools, all the moves. He's got a series of kicks, a series of suplexes.
Looks like Rob Ryzin attempting to go for a power bomb. Not going to happen, though.
He fought right out of it. Still too much to go.
Oh, looks like he got him after all.
Sit-down bomb there from Rob Ryzin. The Denver Daredevil. You know, he's not going to be a stranger to the top of the ladder. He's used to living at a high climb, high altitude. It's all part of what he is. He's going for it already. I think he's going to get there. He's got a lot of gas in the tank. Oh, so does Kazarian. Look out. Wow. Oh.
Devastating. I'm surprised Rob Ryzin was still on his feet after that, and now he is not.
Buried under a ladder. Now, if you were Frankie Kazarian, how would you be following up here right now?
Well, I wouldn't be thrusting my pelvis, that's for sure.
And again, folks, pulling those arms between the rungs, stepping on it for leverage, driving the air out. He must. He's doing a great job at it right now. He is putting Rob Ryzin into the mat.
That's my kind of thing.
Oh, that hurts.
If you're Rob Ryzin, you're not finding his work too delightful right now, I would imagine. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what Rob Ryzin is holding on to right now, we've all got. That's a backbone. And those things get bent.
Almost a modified camel clutch on the ladder. I have never seen that in all my years calling professional wrestling.
It's a world of firsts here at Primos Wrestling Canada. First ladder match. We're seeing some moves that are even surprising you, Mike. I'm not. Ryzin's in a bad way. Kazarian setting up that ladder. He's in no rush. Absolutely no rush.
Kazarian is being very meticulous in how he takes apart Rob Ryzin right now.
Man. Look at this. Again, inventive use of that ladder.
He's using the ladder, he's using the ropes, he's taking every advantage that he can get right now. Oh, this is not
No. You know, oh my God. What a splatter.
I think he may have knocked some teeth out there.
The Denver Daredevil is in trouble. I can almost feel that TV title slipping away.
Disrespectful son of a bitch.
I mean, it's something to come back from a string of arm locks and suplexes. You're going against the ladder and you're coming up short. This is about 7 or 8 moves in a row now. It's got to take its toll.
And really, this is how you win these types of matches. It's the first one to get their hands on the ladder, the first one to take that advantage and use it. That's who's going to win the match. And right now, I think we're looking at the winner of the match, Frankie Kazarian.
It's not going to be a scientific spectacle like the Tag Team Championship match we saw earlier. This one's going to be a little more forthright, like a bullet from the gun.
I do it all.
You know what it's got to do. We can see it swinging up there, folks. 15 pounds of gold and leather strap. The television title.
That's what it's all about tonight.
Oh, he stopped it. Ryzin trying to get up. Look out. Big move by Kazarian. Oh my goodness.
That could have broken his back. I think the referee needs to get in there and take a look at Kazarian.
Now, who's our official referee out here? We've got the Eagle Eye.
What do you think?
We've got Manny Manila. My goodness. Frankie Kazarian almost had a body part stuck in every rung of that ladder.
Television champion Rob Ryzin.
There's a human being caught between that ladder and the ropes. You know, Frankie Kazarian has not endeared himself to the Winnipeg, Manitoba crowd. And they're paying him back for it right now. Just crushed in between that ladder and the ropes. Drop toe hold.
That is so dangerous. He could have decapitated him in the pin.
Yes. Frankie Kazarian's holding his mouth like a bunch of teeth have just been shattered. And I think he's almost better off for that as opposed to the decapitation route. My goodness, right into the rib cage, right under the ribs. You know, you got that piece of cartilage there. It's like an arrow. He could be driving that into the man's stomach. Kazarian, though, having the wherewithal to throw the ladder out of the way. Don't give the man a chance to win that title. You know, generally, you like to say in matches, oh, he's the champion. He can get counted out. He can get disqualified. Not in a match like this. Right now, that's right.
For all intents and purposes, there is no champion. That title is vacant. It's hanging above the ring.
That's right. And anyone can go up and get it. Even the Eagle Eye could possibly fly up there from his perch and grab that belt if he was in this match.
You could go up and grab that belt.
I could.
You could be the next Primo's Wrestling Television champion.
You know what?
manage you.
If I could take the pay cut, Mike Arnott, I would be happy to go up there and get that belt for you.
With my tutelage.
You know, I can't believe I'm saying that, but we... Oh!
How can one human being withstand that? I can't believe it. Oh.
He just drove that ladder like a tent peg into Frankie Kazarian's body.
The human body is just not meant to take that kind of punishment.
It's not. Again, folks, all these wrestlers in the ring right now, at this very moment, are taking months and months and months of training. You do not go and try this in the schoolyard. Don't get on the monkey bars. Don't get on the swing sets and try this kind of stuff. Not only are you going to end up in detention hall, you're going to end up with a busted lip, a busted arm, a busted ankle, a broken neck. They're going to wheel you out of there.
And you talk about the months of training that goes into a match like this, and then think about the years that it takes off of your career.
No kidding. These guys both have bright futures. Kazarian has experienced so much already. Why do you keep signing up for this stuff? They're just so competitive. They can't sign up for the challenge.
Teetering for position right now, both Ryzin and Kazarian, they're trying to climb. One man gets knocked off of that ladder, it could be over.
Now I got a question for you, Mike, or not. Let's say, I've seen a lot of ladder matches in my day. What happens if they both get up there and reach that belt and they both pull it down? Like they both fell down off the ladder just now.
Well, I would say whoever's holding the belt, whoever's holding onto the belt when they hit the ground is the champion.
I mean, we've seen the double pin. We've seen the double exit from the cage. Is there a double ladder match victory where you have to call it a tie? What would they do? Pin that thing back up at the Eagle Eye would fly it back up there?
I think you'd have to. I think they'd have to restart the match.
I don't think Manny Manila would be going up there putting that belt up there.
Manny Manila can't even put his socks on when he wakes up in the morning.
Rob Ryzin is out on the apron, trying to get back. Kazarian's got this thing done. I think this is over. This baby's in the books.
He's almost there. He's got it.
I think it's in the books. It's over.
Oh, but Rob Ryzin off the top.
Oh, what? High elevation from Rob Ryzin. You'd expect nothing less from the Denver Daredevil. And again, that's not a lawn chair curl up in the corner of the ring. That's Frankie Kazarian, ladies and gentlemen.
Living up to his nickname.
The kind of match you can tell where we've got a ravenous crowd here. We've got a lot of other wrestlers watching this match in the seats from the back area. They're watching on monitors. They're watching it on, well, they'll be watching it on Shaw TV Winnipeg, reliving however this goes down. I'm going to be watching this match again thinking, man, I remember where I was when I said that.
It's one hell of a contest so far. Both men scaling that ladder.
Oh, this is not good. They are walking. Look out! Whoa. No, definitely not. There's no wind in those bodies right now. You know, and I just, when that ladder, when they were both teetering on it for Mike Arnott, it brought me back. It brought me back to Adam Knight, Davey Boy Smith Jr. in the cage. It brought me back to Jake the Snake Roberts' music, to those magical goosebump moments at Primo's Wrestling.
Feeling here tonight.
Yes. The awesome stuff when Jake the Snake hit the DDT on Shadow Extreme, when you went face first down onto the ground outside with Zach Murphy. All these great moments coming week after week on Primo's Wrestling Canada.
A tug of war going on for the ladder right now between Rob Ryzin and Frankie Kazarian. No. Getting back to the match at hand. Oh, wow. Devastating. Just pushed him into the corner with that ladder.
When is there going to be more moments? October 25th. We'll be back here for more moments. January 31st, 1 year anniversary show, the Dudley Boys.
January 31st, the Dudley Boys, the greatest tag team in wrestling history right here on Primo's Wrestling Canada.
And what just occurred to me, what do we have here right in front of us? A table. What are the Dudley Boys used to? We're going to have to get our insurance paid up, Mike Arnott. This could be dangerous.
We might have to find a new spot.
You may be right. We might be hanging up for that belt because that might be the only safe place when the Dudley Boys are around. Kazarian might be done, actually, right now. The crowd, a little bit of a hush here in the crowd right now. They've expended so much energy.
So focused right now. They have no idea what's going to happen next.
Could be a pop. Oh, boy, look at that. No dice.
Look at how quickly Kazarian turns the tides.
was one heck of a smack. I could see Rob Ryzin is going through one massive dry heave right now. His body doesn't even know how to feel. I can't even imagine what's going through his body right now. Well, the back end of the ladder is just going through his body.
Maybe that'll work to Rob Ryzin's advantage because the human body can only take so much pain, and once you hit that threshold, hey, it's all downhill.
Yeah. So you know what, kids? Here's another thing. You're at home thinking you're on the monkey bars, and this is all fun and games. It's not anymore. Look at the bends in that rung, the rungs of that ladder. That ladder is almost destroyed. You might have another one. They might have to scurry down to Canadian Tire, get some low-paid guy to open the place up, buy another ladder, and get back out. Buy a first aid kit while you're at it, because these guys are going to need it.
You just went off on a bit of a tangent there, kid. I thought you were going to give us one of your moral stories about how if kids are going to beat each other up on the playground, that they should beat each other up enough so that they don't feel the pain.
Well, we don't condone that at all, folks. We condone learning your geography. This is a big country, Canada. You know, one coast to the other, learn it all. We condone hard work in the classroom. Keep yourself in shape. We've got those body break commercials here in Canada. Eat well. You know, Hulk Hogan, like the training, the prayers, the vitamins. There's a lot more to it than just that, folks.
And if you have to get into a fight, make sure you fight dirty.
Now, just a minute. Didn't your guy try to fight dirty tonight? What happened to him?
Trying to fight dirty. Zach Mercury was the one trying to fight dirty, and now look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Kazarian just got...
He just illustrated it for us all. Now, Rob Ryzin is not helping the situation for Frankie Kazarian right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Ryzin making a little light of the situation here. We all know how serious groin injuries are. It's a tough injury to heal. Frankie Kazarian is going to be healing more injuries now after that. Oh my goodness. It's never a good sign when photographer Jordan Nepon is getting into position for a couple of great shots. You know somebody's going to get splattered. My goodness. Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that. Oh my goodness, he did it. Oh. And he rung his bell in the process.
I'm not sure. I think Ryzin may have gotten the worst.
Yeah, he definitely didn't get that the way he drew that up. My goodness. This match. Everybody's just kind of hushed right now. They don't know what to expect next. And that's what people need to come to expect at Primo's Wrestling Canada. You can't know what to expect. Oh my goodness. This would be a great time to stick in a happy birthday to Curtis St. Marie, longtime friend of the show. Look out! Oh my goodness.
Happy birthday, Curtis.
No. Come on!
I stand corrected. That was happy birthday, Curtis.
I've been in ladder matches with guys like Christian, guys like AJ Styles, and tonight, you took me to an absolute limit. And for that, anytime you want a shot at my TV title, you more than earned it, and you more than earned my respect tonight.
What an ending to the night. What an amazing ladder. Rob Ryzin, Frankie Kazarian.
I know I'll come back to you now.
The following is an independently produced community access program. The viewpoints expressed are those of the community access producer and do not reflect those of Shaw Cable Systems. The program is presented in response to CRTC policy guidelines regulating community programming.